What's going on, guys? HaVoC and I back with another video, and today to go ahead and discuss 12 things Supercell may be considering to add in 2017. On the forums, Clash Royale posted a list of things they were thinking about and some things that they outruled. Now, even though the post is not so new, it still gets updated by the developers, and they also change their minds about certain stuff. For example, Dark Mirror, Global Chat, and heroes from Clash of Clans have already been marked off the list. But they still have a number of stuff that they haven't outruled and may get added this year. Now, before we get into the video, as usual, don't forget to like and comment to be entered into my monthly giveaway. I'm going to be picking the winners the last day of the month, so stay tuned for that. And yeah. So first up on this list is going to be daily, weekly, or monthly quest. Aside from us already having the clan chest where we all earn crowns by going up the ladder, this would also be something fun to add, and Clash Royale seems like the game that would have this. For example, one would be to use the Barbarian card 10 times in one day, or donate 1,000 times before the season ends. Not only this would be fun and add another reason to log on every day, but it would also have a gem or gold reward, or even a chest. And let's be honest here, we all love free challenges that give you free stuff. But on a side note, sometimes Supercell likes to charge us for challenges, so maybe something like 5 or 10 gems won't break the bank. And after all, I mean, classic challenges are 10 gems and we still pay for them. I really love the idea, and the fact that Supercell is thinking about it is awesome. Number 2 is going to be a bridge card that creates another bridge wherever you like. Now, I'm not entirely sure why this is an outrule, but then again, we did see that 3-lane mode leak like a few months back that never came out. This leads me to think that maybe Supercell was testing it for a game mode or simply trying to see how it works but just can't figure it out and left it in the code, and people thought we were going to get a 3-lane mode, so all these leaks were going around saying 3-lane mode leaked. In my opinion, this would kind of be useful, and would it be OP? Well, no, not at all. It probably won't even change the meta one bit. In my head, it just seems like one of those fun cards that you can get creative with. I can't blame Supercell for not releasing this last year though, because it would have to do something special as well. You can't just add a card that just opens a bridge, and that's it. I can't really think of anything by myself, but I'm sure you guys all have these crazy ideas floating around, so go ahead and leave it in the comment section below and I'll respond. Number 3 is going to be a game mode with more elixir. For example, 3x elixir in overtime instead of 2. Unlike the double elixir challenge, which was pretty fun and interesting, this one would have 3x elixir in the overtime. Of course, not as an actual ladder challenge, but as a special challenge that we get rewards for and can also play in friendly battles. It would be pretty cool to see what decks people create and how they manage to beat each other. Of course, this would not be unfair because both players have 3x elixir, and if they both do, it's a hard challenge for both. I'm glad Supercell has thought of this, and the best thing we can hope for is to see something like this sometime around. Number 4 is some sort of card that utilizes the river that doesn't attack any towers, but instead is used as a support defense unit. This sounds pretty cool, and there is a bunch of ideas that can come in mind. This would pretty much be a defense you can place at the river to help with your push. Good thing it wouldn't attack towers though, or else it would just be another Expo or Mortar, which by the way Supercell killed because they couldn't fix this, so yeah. If this were to get added though, it would have to be really good and have special abilities or do something unique, because you want to make people actually use it, just not a defense on the river. There's dozens of defenses they can add on the river, so if you have any, go ahead and leave it in the comment section as well. Number 5, the ability to use taunts and emotes as a reaction in the clan chat. This is not something we necessarily need, but it's cool Supercell has thought of this because it would be a fun thing to have. Nowadays, especially with iOS 10, we're getting so used to interactive chats and stickers, so this may be added simply to make the chatting experience a bit more fun. Other than that, there's not much to discuss about this topic because it's just stickers in a chat. It wouldn't be so hard to add to the game, but I'm pretty sure this is not like their number 1 priority right now, so we're going to have to wait if they do add this. Number 6 is going to be weekly and monthly crown chests. This is probably a great idea because who doesn't love free chests? Every day we get around 2 wooden chests and a few clan chests a month. And sometimes we get lucky to get a really nice chest randomly after an attack. It wouldn't hurt to give us a reward every week or month though for a crown chest, as it's not that much of a rare chest. Or we could also have a new chest simply for that purpose that contains a certain amount of cards, depending on what level you are. I'm glad they have thought of this, and in my opinion, it gives another reason to log on at the end of the week or the month to claim your free prize. Number 7, rewards upon hitting new arenas. For example, when you hit Legendary Arena, maybe we can get a free Legendary or a Legendary chest. Unless you're a level 9, Legendary Arena is pretty hard to get to, and I myself struggled for the longest last spring. It's like trying to reach Titans League in Clash of Clans, and it's somewhat easy as a tall 10 or 11, but lower people, it's really hard. But at least in Clash of Clans, there's an achievement for it that gives you an insane amount of gems. I really do hope some kind of reward gets added, and even if it's something simple as a rare chest or gems, then it would be great. Number 8, more clan mouse space and a bigger font. They actually have done this before, but apparently they're thinking about it again. Sometimes you run out of space, or other times the font is a bit too small, and I can see why they're looking into this, and it's great that they are simply looking at the smallest things in the game. This is probably the least needed one in the game, but we'll eventually see it hidden in an update nearby. Number 9, more customization and custom tournaments, for example, duration or prep time. Now in my video not long ago titled 10 things we need in Clash Royale, I explained that tournaments customization was a cool idea. Turns out Supercell already had it in mind, not only durations and prep time, but I really do hope they also add extra features like a card blacklist or being able to kick someone, even though for some odd reason kicking from a tournament has been outruled. But yeah, now you may be asking yourself, well, don't we have duration and prep time settings? Yes, we do, but what I'm trying to say is custom. Like, whatever length you want the tournament to be, it will be if this happened. So hopefully we do get it, and you never know. Being able to customize tournaments just makes it a bit more fun and makes it very versatile, and we should be seeing at least one change in tournaments this year. Number 10, naming your deck. This isn't much of a needed thing, but I think the main reason they have this in mind is simply to let people do it. It's a nice, neat feature, and if they plan on adding more deck spaces soon, then maybe this is something they'll also be adding along with it. On to number 11, adding ability to send a message when you kick someone. In Clash of Clans, they have already had this for years, and it makes sense why. When you kick someone in Clash of Clans, you can let them know why they're being kicked, or if it's just temporary or something they did, but in Clash Royale, you just kick them. I don't blame Supercell though, because no one is really complaining, and so far everything seems pretty chill. But I understand why they are looking into this, because some people will just stay there wondering why they were kicked, and they will never know. And finally, on number 12 is see who is online or last online. I also talked about this in my wishlist video, and a lot of people agreed. Like many things on this list, it's also one that we can use and are patiently waiting for. It would be cool to see who and how active someone is as at least a leader. You can already see who's online on your friends list, but not in the clan. I guess we'll just have to wait until this is added, and I'm pretty certain this will get added before the year ends. At least the last day of the year, like right before 2018. But guys, that should be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you agreed or disagreed with anything in this video, go ahead and leave your opinion in the comment section below, and I'll try to do my best to answer. So like I said, if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to like and comment below and leave your opinion. And peace out, YouTube. See you all in the next one. Peace.